Hi, hello. My name is Chastity. I am the face that is behind Backwards Casey Plants and Crystals. I decided that I was going to start a YouTube channel. It was more of a, I guess it'll be raw, as you can tell. There's going to be no editing of this. Um, I would just like to help everyone in the plant community, on people who are just starting anything. When I first started, I had nothing to go by, and all these rare exotic plants just started coming into the market, and I had no idea what I was getting into. And let me tell you, I dropped hundreds of dollars on plants, and I killed them within some even 2 days. They just melted because there was no how to. The people that were importing them didn't even know what they were importing, and there was no care, no instructions. So if I can help somebody out, they can make a plant thrive, that would mean a lot to me. So hopefully people can learn from my mistakes and have a little bit better luck. My first video, I just wanted to do a small unboxing. I have some plants that I have that may or may not be at the Edmonton Arboroid Show, that I will be doing at the end of March. And then I also have a small order of crystals. And I want this well known that I am not a know-it-all with crystals. I have been a child that loved rocks. I used to collect rocks like crazy, and then kind of forgot about them. And this last year I was going through my storage, and my mom kept all my rocks that I kept, and I went through them and I was like, oh my gosh, I feel like I should get back into these. So I kind of went whole hog into it, and I love a crystal beauty. I mean, there's nothing better than having something nice displayed in your house. So I am still learning, because I had no idea that there were a lot of meanings behind crystals and what they can do for some people. So I am doing lots of research, learning a pile, and I will not say that I know a lot. Plants, I have been into those for about 11 years, and I am the 5th generation in my family, to my knowledge. My mom is like an avid plant grower. She always had massive, huge display stands in her house. My grandmother, the same, and my other grandma as well. Everyone pretty much on both sides of my family, they've always been known for these massive, huge gardens, beautiful plants in the house. We do live in Canada, so our summers are short, and my family just has always had really nice stuff. And I enjoy gardening. I also do outside gardening as well. We grow like a small little garden, and then I have oodles of perennials around our house, and I literally started from scratch. There was nothing here. And so yeah, and then from that it just kind of grew to the inside of my house. And then I started learning about these rare plants and started bringing them in. I started joining group import orders, and I found some plant friends that helped me along the way. And yeah, if there's anything I can do to help people, that would make me happy. So I guess further ado, let's get started unboxing some of my crystals that I will be offering for sale. So this is Rutile Double Terminated Point. Nice big huge chunk. So I know people are going to be like, how do you not know what you bought? So my supplier, I literally just threw pretty much X amount of dollars at them, and they just send me what my X amount of dollars does. So this is actually really nice. Once I get it out of the plastic, I'll probably possibly maybe have it on my table for sale this Sunday. Now, whether this video makes it up before this Sunday, I'm not sure, but hopefully. Now these, I do remember that these were called amethyst swords. So big, huge amethyst chunks. And there should be 2 in this box. If my sound and everything sucks, by all means tell me. I have not invested any money in this. I have a light that is facing this way that literally came from my sister-in-law, and she has helped me a lot through this. And the rest is recorded on my phone. I have no microphone, no nothing. So we'll have to make do. If anybody also has like any ideas on like what they would like me to talk about in some of my videos, like I'm happy to talk about some of the stuff that I've learned along the way about crystals. If you want to hear like what I liked as a kid, what crystals I'm drawn to, or even plants. I was actually thinking about doing bad investment plants, or plants that I invested in that are now worth nothing. Like some of them you're finding at your local Canadian Tire and Home Depot and stuff like that. Because trust me, I have many. And this is the other amethyst. These guys are nice. They're quite hefty. Also, people prefer if I do my crystal videos separate and, well, separate from plants. I'm totally okay with that. Just let me know. Another thing is, how often would you guys like videos? I do work full time outside of this, and I also barrel race, and I ride a lot because I believe my horses are true athletes, and a competitive athlete needs to be in shape and working out all the time. So I do try to ride almost every day, if not every second day. %, I'm gonna guess this is Smokey quartz. Some really nice rainbows in that. So yeah, I'm kind of a busy gal, and my house, I have all my plants here. And as you can see, I have 2 cabinets behind me. I have a cabinet in front of me. I have cabinets in all my bedrooms. I have shelving in my living room. My whole basement, literally, it's an unfinished basement. We renovated my office during COVID, and now my office has 2 grow tents in it. And then I have massive shelving in the basement where I keep pretty much all my props and stuff, and that's under grow lights for 12 hours a day. This is another Smokey quartz generator. I have a feeling there's a few of these in there. I'll have to get this out of the plastic after, but I can see some nice little rainbows in there. I would also love to hear what people are drawn to for plants. Like what's your favorite plant? What kind of crystals does everybody like? Ooh, I really like this one. So this is another Smokey quartz generator, but it is freaking gorgeous on the front. It's probably not going to show off in the camera, of course. So I'll look like a liar. But super nice. Lots of rainbows in the back, but I have the tag in the back. Also, if anybody's wondering, I pretty much live in the Arctic. I say that all the time. When it's like plus 10 other places, it's usually minus 40 here. We literally just went through, I think, a 3-week cold spell. And our house humidity was down to 12%. Felt like an alligator. Pretty sure, yeah, Lapis Lazuli. Everyone can correct me if I'm wrong. Again, I'm just learning. This one, I have no idea what it is. It's got a lot of, it looks like rutile in it, and I could be totally wrong. Maybe it's Smokey quartz. I have no idea. So welcome to my channel, where I look stupid half of the time because I don't know what I'm talking about. Amethyst chunks. Those I remember ordering. Made in Brazil. So the company that I use, they actually go to the mines. They've created a relationship with all of these people. Majority of my stuff, I will say, pretty much all comes from Brazil. Most of it is all rated, so I know what quality it is. And to be honest, I'm not into buying junk or selling junk. I love selling quality plants. I've always told everyone who buys plants from me, if it dies, I'll refund you. I want to bring joy and happiness to everybody, and I don't want to be selling junk and known as a junkie seller. Because to me, there's nothing worse than opening a box of dead plants and you used your hard-earned money to have nothing to show for it. And to me, the same would go with crystals. I mean, lots of people have said, well, why don't you just like order from China? Well, how do I know what kind of quality I'm getting from China? I mean, when you order clothes from China, you're getting poor quality clothes. So I'd imagine a lot of times, unless you have a relationship with the seller, do you really know what you're getting? And this one will have no idea what it is, but we're going to open it because it looks really nice. And to me, again, I could be totally wrong. This looks like rutile of some sort. Oh, wow. Okay, this piece is like amazing. And I really hope it captures it. Do you see that? Is it showing the sparkle? I don't know if that helps at all. Probably not. Why would it? It's a gorgeous piece anyways. Take my word for it. Okay, I'm down to my last piece. And then we'll move over to plants. Oh, there are a couple pieces in this. That down there. Ooh. More quartz, I'm guessing. I don't think it's smoky quartz. It doesn't look as smoky, but it's some sort of quartz. Do you see the flippin' rainbows in there? That is amazing. Oh. And this is just a small piece of fool's gold on basalt, I believe they call it. And I may be saying it totally wrong, so by all means, you can correct me. And that is it for my crystal order. Like I said, it was small. This was like box 3 of 3, I think. So my other ones are all unboxed. They're already priced. I think some of them have already hit my one sale. So I've only ever done 3 live sales. So I am hoping to do one a week. I'm trying right now on Sundays. Come summertime, it's going to be a little bit harder because I'm usually gone every weekend barrel racing and traveling all over Alberta and Saskatchewan. But I'll try to post and say like, this is the day, this is the time. I do only ship in Canada. I'm sorry. I live in the middle of nowhere, so it's pretty much impossible for me to even try to ship to the States. There'd be no way I could. I'd have to go to Edmonton. And Edmonton's about 3 hours away from me, one direction. So definitely not worth it right now. But I guess we'll see what happens in the future. Okay, plants. I will not disclose who these plants came from, as I am a seller myself. I would like everyone to know that I'm not a plant flipper. Usually when I bring in plants, I grow them and I prop them. If they're Alocasia, I have multiple mother plants. So I take the initial investment and everything, and then I wait till I have corms, and I usually keep a couple corms for myself to add back to the mother plant so that I can have more stock. And then I sell some of the corms, and it's usually at a much lower price than what I paid for my initial mother plant. So I'm hoping these are okay, but you guys are gonna see with me what they look like. And I also don't even remember what I ordered. I have ordered from this person a lot. I've always loved their plants. I've never had any issues with them, so. Yes. This is a mint Scalprum. They ship their stuff so nicely. It's always well packaged. I even had some stuff that got stuck for, I think she shipped it on a Monday and I got it on a Friday and it was cold. It was like minus 25 at night. Never had any issues at all. Arrived super nice. So I do collect, I love alocasia, like variegated alocasia are my jam. I'm a huge begonia lover. And fun fact, my grandmother actually used to enter her own begonias in a horticultural show, and she has won. She has always grown really nice plants, but I actually didn't even learn about her entering some of her begonias until I think last year she told me. Last year's pretty much when I got into begonias. And I was actually given a begonia from my husband's aunt. And when she gave it to me, I was just like, oh my God. Like, these are old people plants. And I was like, and now I feel obligated. I have to keep this thing alive. So I brought it home and my husband's like, you don't even like the plant, do you? And I was like, no, I don't. Not at all. So brought it home and I actually put it in our dining room. And it started blooming right away. And I was just like, oh my gosh, I love this plant. And now I need 900 begonia. So I started researching begonia. And let me tell you, in Canada, it is really flipping hard to find begonias. And they do not ship good. Even just shipping within Canada, they ship like crap. When they arrive, they usually they're flopped over, they look half dead. But they're a hardy plant. Like, they bounce back like crazy. Yeah, so I'm not going to remember what this one is, but it is a plant that I have never heard of. And it is an alocasia. But it is not variegated. But it was something cool, something new, and I was like, I'll try it out, grow it. If I don't like it, I'll sell it later. So recently on my live videos, you'll have heard that I said I was getting out of Hoyas. I know, don't shame me. I have a thing for silver Hoyas. I don't know what it is. And I did say in my live sales that I was gonna keep my silver Hoyas. I don't know what it is. They're silver when they sun stress. They're like a purpley color. It's like a hot purple. I don't know. Yeah, like, how do you just not like it? I don't remember what this is. I want to say it's like a Padurata or something like that. I just thought it would be cool to, have another silver one. But my green ones, though, they're going. I imported a majority of these from Thailand. I love Hoyas, but they're not my jam. Like, I am all about the anthuriums and the begonias right now. Like, begonias are like my everything. And I know, I totally made fun of Kim's aunt for giving me that begonia, and yeah. But now I can use her as an excuse and blame her for my addiction to begonia. Also, I have told a few people that I don't like Monstera anymore. I don't know what it is, but some of them just hate me. Like, when I go to prop my Monstera elbow, I like kill like 75% of it. And I have tried rooting in so many different flipping things that I give up. I don't know if I just don't have my conditions right or what it is, but it's annoying me and I'm over it and I'm tired of taking a loss on them. So they're going, because I always buy in when plants are worth way too much money, and then I cut them and they're worth $25. And it's just not worth my time when I have invested hundreds of dollars into them. So yeah, anyways, now I'm taking my word back, and here's a Monstera Burle Marx Flame. I only brought in one. I'll keep it for myself. Try to prop it, grow it so it fenestrates. See if I like it. I did bring in a Monstera Miracle, I think it's called. I'd have to look at the tag. And it ended up getting the lovely spider mites. And every time I sprayed it, it would go yellow, and then I couldn't get rid of the spider mites. And last time I checked, it rotted. So, like I said, I'm done with Monsteras. But like the Monstera Adansonis, oh yeah, I can grow them like crazy. They grow like weeds for me. But Monstera elbows, Monstera aurora, Tycons love to rot on me too. I don't know what it is. And even the first time when Tycons were worth hundreds of dollars for one leaf, I brought one in, grew it, and I was like, ooh, I'll make my money back and I'll snip it. The top half died and the bottom half rotted. And I'm like, how does the bottom half even rot? But it rotted. And as I say, I'm done bringing in Monstera. And remember how I said my last miracle or legacy, whatever it's called, rotted on me? Here's my replacement. I never learned my lesson. It's like a challenge. It's like, how dare you die on me? So I have to buy another one and try to conquer it. And you know what's funny? Like, when I first moved out, and actually when I first moved in with my now husband, I was like, ooh, houseplants. And I had like an aloe vera given to me and some spider plants. And what else did I have? A ficus tree. Yeah, I couldn't keep any of those alive. And then all these rare plants started coming out, and I was just like, ooh, it's like I should try these. Let's spend hundreds of dollars and see if I can kill it. And you know what? It's like, give me a couple $100 plant and I can make that thing thrive. But give me an aloe vera and it'll be dead in a week. Even cactuses. I'm like, welcome to my home. You have now come to your gravesite. Because you're not going to live longer than a month here. I couldn't even keep a green Christmas cactus alive. But I got the variegated version and it's thriving downstairs. Okay, this is my last plant, and we're already at 32 minutes, so this is perfect. Great first video. Hopefully I haven't lost you guys, and you guys are all bashing me online, saying that how much I suck and I shouldn't do this. Another silver Hoya. And I actually used to have this one. And I want to say I paid $280 for a leaf of it. It's AH074, I believe. And I really loved it. And it was growing like super well. I did get some cuttings off of it. I did get to share it around. And then my whole mother plant died. I don't even know what I did. I must have overwatered it or something. Whole thing rotted, and by the time I actually noticed, the whole trellis was dead. So that kind of sucked. So yeah, so this is my first live video. Thank you for joining me, and thank you for sticking it out with me. I hope to make some more content for you guys. If anybody has ideas of what I should do, or if you guys want to see some plants, if you want to see some crystals, if you want to see more unboxings, I won't have a whole pile of plant unboxings. I've really slowed down on buying these last few years. My house is full and I'm just focusing on the plants that I have and hybridizing and yeah, crossing my begonias, crossing my African violets. I have variegated African violets and I love anthurium, and I have a whole pile of inflows going on right now. So I'm super excited to start breeding with those. If you like this video, please subscribe, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, everything helps, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!